So, without further ado, let's get started. You can listen to this practice wherever it is that you find yourself today. You can be sitting down, you can be laying down, you can even be stretching and doing things, if that's what you got to do. And hopefully, wherever you're at when you listen, this will still be helpful to you in some way. So if you would prefer to listen to this while being in a still position, you can just let now be the time where you allow yourself to fidget, adjust, stretch, or move your body in whatever ways your body wants to move. Doing your best to not think about these movements at all or worry about what anything looks like, but just coming fully into your sense of feeling and following those yummy sensations that you might feel as you roll out the shoulders, the neck, the spine, the chest, maybe opening and closing the heart space with some cat-cow motions, some side body bends or torso twists. Just trusting your own instincts when it comes to movement. And trusting that your body will move you in the ways that intuitively feel good in your bones, muscles, and joints. And if what feels best in your body at any time is stillness, then honoring that need for stillness whenever that feels like what you need. Making your way to a still and comfortable position, if you haven't already. Feeling that your spine is nice and straight in whatever position you have chosen. And if you're in a space where you feel safe and would like to, you can allow your eyes to gently close at any time if they aren't already. As you take this moment now to simply make note of how you are beginning your practice today, of what your personal starting point is right now. Noticing the quality of the mind, the body, the breath. Noticing any lingering thoughts, distracting thoughts, tension in the body, maybe physical pain in the body, emotional pain. And just making note for yourself where you are starting right now. Remembering that every single moment you are new. You are different in some way. And so shifting into a curious perspective. Becoming curious about how it is you are doing right now. Become curious if there's any expression that's resting on the face. And noting any emotions that expression might communicate. Maybe with the brow furrowed, or the nostrils flared, the jaw could be tense, or the ears or chin could even hold some lingering tension. And on your next exhale, you can allow all of the muscles in the face to just ungrip from the bones, to release back into the support of your own skin, allowing any expression to naturally melt away. As you now start to bring some attention to your own breath, noticing where the breath is naturally traveling to. On each gentle inhale that your body takes, all on its own, watching that breath, watching where it goes within you, and then watching it exhale out of you. Maybe the breath is gathering in the head, entering the nose, swirling around in the mind, and exiting the nose. Maybe the breath is traveling a little deeper and into the chest as you feel your heart slightly expanding with your inhales and slightly falling on the exhales. Or maybe the breath travels even deeper and into the lungs and the rib cage as you feel even the backs of your ribs expanding as you inhale and gently falling as you exhale. Maybe the breath then travels even deeper into your lower belly as you feel your lower belly, middle, and then upper belly all expanding as you inhale. And as you exhale, the upper, middle, and finally lower belly all condensing, pushing any last bit of stagnant air out of you. As you pause for just a moment and see what it feels like to be empty of air right now, as you let your next breath come in as it is needed. And you can continue to breathe deeply, intentionally into whatever area of your body is calling for this attention, for this air. And watch the air as it enters your nose and travels to that part of you as you fill up the most that you can. And you pause for a moment when you are full to now experience that sense of fullness in the body. As you then exhale once again, truly emptying yourself as you pause in that empty, still space, feeling the next breath come in as it's needed. Continuing to breathe slowly and intentionally for as long as it feels good and helpful to you, and feeling free to release this guidance at any time. Once again, you may continue to breathe in this slow and intentional way for as long as it feels good and helpful to you. But at any point, if you haven't already, you may release this guidance over your breath altogether. As you step back into that curious perspective, into the perspective of the witness, becoming the observer, no longer controlling or guiding the breath, but simply observing the body as it breathes you. Noticing any subtle shifts in the quality of your breath, your body and mind from when we first started this practice today, if any at all. And then begin to consciously soften your body even more. Imagining that you could almost see your body as an anatomy poster, seeing every single muscle, vein, vessel, nerve, bone, joint, skin, everything in between, all your organs. And just imagining that every single muscle throughout the entire body on your next exhale is allowed to ungrip from the bones. On your next exhale, allowing every single muscle throughout the body to be held by your own skin, to ungrip, to roll off of the bones. As you now remember that you can trust your own anatomy, remembering how every single evening when you are in your deepest state of sleep, you are never crushed, you never float away, but you are always held in a perfect position from the magic of the earth and gravity. The earth is always beneath you, holding you up and supporting you. And gravity is always hugging you close to that earth. And so allow yourself to be held. Exhale into this full-bodied hug. Feeling this innate safety that is within you, that comes included in your own body. This core sense of safety with the deep knowing that these bodies are matter, and we are existing in them for this lifetime. And the soul that is within us, that animates our body and brings it to life when we wake up, that soul is nothing but pure energy and love. And energy can never be destroyed. And so the essence of who you are can never be destroyed. And so on a deep, deep level, all of us are ultimately safe. And while we are safe on this deep, ultimate, final level, there may very well be many layers of fear and doubt stacked on top of this innate sense of safety. And those layers of fears and doubts can be there as well. We do not need to ignore all of our fears. We do not need to ignore anything that we feel is negative or painful in life. But we can remember that negative and painful things are also a part of life. And it is not our job to escape feeling bad. Our purpose here is not to feel joy and bliss 100% of the time. But our purpose as humans seems to me to be to simply be human, to live out your own personalized human experience, to learn whatever lessons present themselves in your life, to share those lessons with whoever you interact with, to make mistakes, to move through all of the human emotions of grief and sorrow and suffering, as well as joy and laughter, love and connection, and everything in between. So just take the next few moments now to actually allow yourself to feel whatever it is you are already feeling. Not what you want to feel or what you wish you were feeling, but let yourself feel what is here. Let yourself cry if tears come, or laugh if laughter comes, or both, or neither. But allow yourself any release that you need right now. Whatever you need to simply be present fully present with yourself, with your own mind, body, and soul, in silence for the next minute or so, as you allow anything, any messages that are meant for you to come through, as you continually soften the body and mind into this moment. You can just take the next few moments now to allow every single thing that you have felt today and everything you've heard today to settle within you. As you trust that whatever you felt or heard that resonated with you, trusting that that feeling can sometimes come when we hear or feel on the outside what we already know to be true on the inside. And so just allowing those deep truths to be enhanced within you so that you feel a little bit more confidence to act on your own intuition and to trust your own instincts. If it feels like something you would like to do today, you can now let your hands find each other in a prayer position toward heart center. As you feel this contact of your palms and fingers to one another, and you let your heart lift toward your thumbs as the thumbs press back toward your heart. Feeling the rhythm of your own life. As you call in a final deep and full breath of air into the body, filling up the most you have today. And as you exhale, letting go of anything at all you're ready to let go of, as you allow the head to gently bow. As you take this moment to bow to the source of energy that allows all of our hearts to beat, whatever you believe that to be. And bowing to everyone else in this space who has listened and completed this practice right alongside you. And finally, bowing to yourself for choosing to show up today and taking the time out of your busy life for this pure act of self-love and self-care. And may this act continue to heal you through the rest of your days and nights. And may you bring the same love and understanding to everything you do and to everyone that you see. Thank you, thank you, thank you.